Ever wondered where the pulsating beats of electro house music that we love today originated from? Let's journey back to the late 90s and early 2000s, a time when the dance music scene was ripe for a new sound. This was the birth era of Electro House, a genre characterized by its heavy bass and synth-driven melodies. Key artists like Benny Benassi, with his track Satisfaction, and Daft Punk, with their revolutionary album Discovery, played a pivotal role in shaping the genre. They took the rhythmic elements of funk and the synthesized beats of techno, melding them into a sound that was distinctly Electro House. The influence from funk gave Electro House its groovy, rhythmic bass, while techno brought the genre its characteristic fast pace and heavy use of electronic sounds. This fusion created a unique sound that was both energetic and infectious. So, the late 90s and early 2000s saw the birth of a genre that would soon dominate the dance floors across the globe. As we moved into the mid-2000s, Electro House began to gain momentum. A fusion of many styles, this genre took on a life of its own, gaining recognition for its distinct rhythm and heavy bass. The mid-2000s marked a turning point for this genre, as it began to resonate with a wider audience, propelling it from the underground music scene to the global stage. Electro House's rise was largely due to the pioneering efforts of a handful of artists who were not afraid to push the boundaries of electronic music. Among them were Benny Benassi, Steve Aoki, and deadmau5, who introduced new sounds and techniques that set the stage for what Electro House would become. Benassi's Satisfaction became an anthem for the genre, with its catchy hook and relentless beat. Steve Aoki's energetic performances and deadmau5's innovative production techniques further propelled the genre's popularity. These artists, along with others, took the genre's defining elements, heavy bass and a tempo of 125 to 135 beats per minute, and created something extraordinary. The heavy bass provided the music with a strong, pulsating rhythm, while the fast tempo kept listeners on their toes, creating a high-energy atmosphere that was hard to resist. But the rise of Electro House was not just about the music, it was about the culture that surrounded it. The mid-2000s saw a surge in music festivals where Electro House thrived. These festivals became a breeding ground for new ideas and collaborations, further cementing Electro House's place in the music industry. The genre's influence was not limited to the music scene. It permeated popular culture, influencing fashion, art, and even language. Electro House was no longer just a genre, it was a lifestyle, a movement. By the end of the 2000s, Electro House had firmly established itself as a force to be reckoned with in the music world. The genre had evolved from its humble beginnings to become a global phenomenon, shaping the future of electronic music and leaving a lasting impact on the cultural landscape. Fast forward to the present day, and Electro House has evolved yet again. As we journeyed into the 2010s and 20s, Electro House began to incorporate elements from other genres, creating a fresh and dynamic sound that still resonates with fans today. Dubstep, with its heavy bass lines and intricate rhythms, found a new home within Electro House. This fusion gave birth to a more aggressive and energetic style, pushing the genre to new heights. Artists like Skrillex, with his signature wobbly bass and high-energy drops, are perfect examples of this transition. Meanwhile, trap music, with its snappy snares and hi-hat rolls, also made a significant impact on the Electro House scene. The result was a unique blend of styles that offered a more rhythmic and groove-oriented take on the genre. This innovative sound was popularized by artists such as Zedd, who skillfully wove these elements into his chart-topping hits. The 2010s and 20s also saw Electro House music becoming more mainstream, with tracks frequently topping charts and featuring in popular media. This brought a wider audience to the genre and cemented its place in the music industry. But it wasn't just the sound that evolved. The way we consume Electro House music has changed as well. With the rise of digital platforms and streaming services, artists now have a direct line to their listeners, making the genre more accessible than ever. And let's not forget about the live performances. Electro House has always been about the experience, and modern times have seen an explosion of music festivals and live shows. These events are not just about the music, they're about the energy, the lights, the crowd, the total immersion in the Electro House experience. So, where does Electro House go from here? Well, if history has taught us anything, it's that this genre is all about evolution and innovation. With new artists entering the scene and pushing the boundaries of what's possible, the future of Electro House looks brighter than ever. From its birth in the 90s to its evolution in the modern era, Electro House music continues to captivate audiences with its electrifying beats and innovative soundscapes.